The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. And he will get cut down short and shot.
Ripsters!
So what? So
The 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Real quick. They be on that rap and pay the bills. Now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. How you sold, it's still sold down to earth. Born do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she gets running to
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Like this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
We changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Ravens.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he is led backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
We changed it.
Jackson now on second down. That one trucking up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
It is third and long. Throwing Jackson. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Cameron Johnson deep for Tampa Bay. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Get out.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get 4 here up to the 24-yard line.
It's now second and 6.
Yeah.
Here's a second and 6. He'll go again here with Irving. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Get this complete right side to Otley. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
So, on fourth down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. Rajante Wester deep for Baltimore. That is fielded at the 13. Oh, look like he's over the seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
Josie.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Mikey Smith, they're on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 31, here's second and 9. They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Another run here with Mitchell. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
2 yards. And it's third down.
Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it starting third down and 2. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Jackson now from the 50. Incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Regular. Hey, alert. Watch.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Alert! Step. 180.
That's Ibuka in motion.
What's that?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
Incomplete. Intended for Chris Godwin. Turnover on downs.
Hey, Ozzy, report.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. Inside the 20. And he will score. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
First and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 7.
180.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Third and 7. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Alert, 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 alert. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
They send Evans in motion.
Real, real, real. Stop.
They'll go. Mayfield. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Hey, hey, report. Report. Hey, middle, middle, middle. What? 180. It's a lot.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. Past midfield. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 56 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll go again with Mitchell. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Baltimore.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Second and 10.
180.
A give up the middle for Mitchell. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second and goal at the Buccaneers' 6-yard line.
Hey, get up!
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to third and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. His second touchdown of this first half. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Run.
On first down is Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
I thought the turnings was 6, bro.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we
It
get
was
back
6 minutes.
underway here on EA Sports.
Pistol. Scott.
On first down, here's Irving. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11.
Real.
At the 34-yard line.
Now Mayfield. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Hey, 180. Point it right. What's up?
On fourth down, Mayfield. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On first down, right back to Mitchell. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raven first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, It's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll run. It's Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
On the ground, here's Mitchell. He'll push forward for about a yard. Zion McCollum there on the tackle. Third down and 9.
Brings up third down and 9.
Hey, middle.
Now it's Jackson. Forced out wide. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. On fourth down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
King! Good stick. 180! What's that?
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the Ravens' 31-yard line.
What's that?
He'll run with Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that short run, it's them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
180!
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. It's going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. He'll go. It's White, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Result of the play is
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it's going to be 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Now Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Ravens sending the punt team out there. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. To return is Johnson. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Regular. What's that?
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Godwin working the right side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
So we are
47-yard
through
line.
3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Point it right. Good. Pistol. 20. Run. What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. It's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
The handoff, it's Irvin. And he's brought down after a gain of ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of
Right back to Irving. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Now Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
27 yards.
Real.
That's
Alert.
another Buccaneers
Hey,
first
alert
down.
33.
1st and 10
Regular.
at the 10-yard line.
Alert. What's that?
Baker to throw. A short one there to Otten. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
Hey, alert. What's that?
On 2nd down, Baker. And he will score! Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On is Chase McLaughlin from the extra point. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers are back in this one. It's 17-7. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
One. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Nice one.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Come on.
On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
180. Yeah.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. 2nd and 11. Here's Mitchell. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. On the move left. He'll try to run for it.
This is the point in the game, Michael, on 3rd down. You have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. But they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the 1st down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Here's Hill. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. On one play. This is Hill. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here is 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
They'll drop to throw. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Here's 1st down.
That's good for a 1st down.
Throwing is Baker. Going up top for Evans. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
He's usually such a reliable target in
the
passing game, but we
folks.
just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it.
Get off my field, man.
Comes to an end. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.